Hello guys, and this gonna be my last tutorial on Unity 3D 5 Nights at Teddy's. It's really gonna be my last tutorial because I'm not going to continue to upload any update to YouTube. Instead, I will record this video for you guys, and then I will publish all my future updates into here, so you can see this link on your monitor, on your display, this one. And I will update my project this way, so you will see only working build of the game. So this is a link. And now just let's go back to tutorial. So first of all, I'm going to show you the new way of Unity 3D 5 Nights at Teddy characters movement. So before, you saw that the movement of characters within the game was completely random. So not there, I mean his. So because I have only one enemy, it was a teddy bear. So it was like, the teleporting from point A to point B to point, randomly teleporting. And this time I'm working on a new system for walking of the character right now. So this is how it does work. So we have this cube, and this cube randomly goes from one B, C or D. So I just call this the waypoints by numbers. So this is what I currently working on. So I said in a discussion section of my YouTube channel, I said that I want to upload this project, but still I said that I want to. So I haven't promised anything. So I want to complete this movement system, and then I will upload the whole project for you guys. And now I'm not going to continue this this way. So this is where it's very harmful way to update. So each video, so minor update, new video, minor update, new video, and it will be really harmful for YouTube, I think. So it's useless. So about this movement system, so in my vision it will be look like, so if the character detects that we are not looking at him through the camera, the character will move, and speed of movement will be very fast for every character. So just like in 5 Nights at Freddy's, so you noticed that the characters are moving extremely fast. But in corridor, only for one character, speed will be limited. So it will be Foxy. So Foxy will move, a bit slower in a corridor. So the player can see her moving very fast and prevent her attack by closing the door. So it's about movement. So you can see that movement now, it's not really random. So I can assign let me show you what I want to implement. So let's just let's just make, you know, some kind of corridors like this. Okay, and here is another way. Here the way. So this is one waypoint, second, here, 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 here. And in this waypoint, in a script like this, you can see it here. Here, it's also, it's where, you know, it's unfinished script. So you can see here many very funny names for variables: lolo, hoo hoo, ho ho, time, blah blah blah, freeze, joke, jojo. So it's just for me. So so you can see here how it does work. So our cube is right here in the forward. So and if its position equals to this position, we are moving right again. You know, step, you know, step by step. We're moving at any direction that we set here. So that's what I mean. So let's just think of it, of this waypoint, as this red circle. So if our cube is here, the script detects its position, and it makes the script generate random time. And if we cannot see this character, so this cube, in a camera, if we cannot see this cube in a camera, and if random time exceeds, our waypoint takes a random direction from the list in this script. So I mean this list takes random, you know, random direction, but here we assign only two directions. So this one and this one. So, and they are here. So left and right, and there those values will be empty. So, and our script will pick you know, one of those directions randomly, and this script, you know, will start work if this cube is also here. So if it moves here, and this does work with any of these waypoints. So maximum number of directions, it's 4. So I think it's optimal number for calculations and for movement. So that's how it will work on. I don't know, it should work, but I cannot make it work normally. So for instance, you know, it works brilliantly right now. So you can see it does work really good. So no interruptions, no errors. Just here one error saying that we haven't assigned for this camera, but we don't need this waypoint script here. It's my mistake. So there is no error then in this script. So it's about this character movement what I am working now. It's like introduction for this video, and as you can see, this movement works pretty good right here. So this is how it should work in a game, but the problem is when I watch at some character through the camera, this movement should stop. So the script should stop, but it really does stop. But when the script continue to work after this stop, everything's going everything just goes wrong, completely wrong. So, and that's why I'm working on this, and I'm not going to upload Unity 3D project yet. So let's just jump into this map. So here we go. I have here a bare spawn points. So there are old spawn points, and there are new spawn points. So for instance, if our Mr. Bear, Mr. Teddy, enters this room, he will only look at camera, only whatever happens. This is a position, in the middle of this room, and this is, at the doorway. So this is, to make him move. So, and this is how it looks in the paint. So this room, right? This room, this waypoint, and this one. So if we, see his face, right? If you see his face, this bear doesn't move. But if we don't see his face, there is a so really there is no random directions, because we have only one direction here, and it can move, not like not teleporting, I mean really move. Okay, and I think it's enough about this waypoint system I'm working on. Let's just I'm going to do the following thing for you guys. I'm going to make a backup of this project, just for case if I mess with something in it. So I will make a backup of this project. I will close it now, and I will show you the script, and meanwhile I will optimize the script. And this seems to be Unity is freezing. Okay. So this is about this waypoint system I'm working on, but really, the project it's working really good now. I don't know why the people dislike this. I have two dislike in my Android. Unity 3D Android 5 Nights at Teddy's video. I have no idea. So. And now let's go back to Unity 3D 5 Nights at Teddy's project. So I don't want to upload also this project and scripts, because I think that you should learn how it does work. So if I upload scripts, if I upload a project, you guys will launch it, and you will not learn how it does work. And I'm going to I know that this video maybe some skilled and experienced programmers will watch this video. So and anyway, so I will show you what it's here. So let's just start with this step by step. So this is a bear. This is a model I imported from 3ds Max. So it has so this model has a cylinder from 3ds Max, sphere as two spheres as eyes. It's a plane, as teeth, and box. So I made this So I made this model completely from the box in 3ds Max. Also, let me just create a light for you guys to see. Okay, let's just copy transform and paste it here. So you can see that this creature is very, funny when you look at it, very closely. And let's just go to this box inside of this bird. So this is, I imported this from 3ds Max, and that's how it looked like, in 3ds Max. So group, this is a model in 3ds Max, and this is, like a group of primitives and mesh in 3ds Max. So it's a group. And this group, when I exported this as FBX, so I exported as file, with name a bear, and this bear now it's a group within Unity 3D. So let's go ahead to this to the box. Box is a main mesh of this character. So here you can see that I have audio source. So you can see here the values of this component. Also you can see here the shader I applied for this bear. So it's a transparent shader. It's a PNG texture. Let's just go to this script. So here we see the main camera. It's a spawn points for our bear. This is who will what object this script will move. This script will move a bear. There's a many the boolean variables. It is a sound it plays when it attacks you. It is a door buttons. It is for detection. If door is closed, it will not attack you. It is a speed for our bear, so it is default speed. Also there are many variables. They are some variables. They say our game to play this music or not. It is for music in our game. So it detects if music is playing for the first time, if it's stopped, and this is the eyes that are blinking in the darkness when the music plays. And this is a light that turns on when this bear attacks us. This is how this script looks like. I will also, now I will open this Freddy Bear script for you guys. You will, make a print screen. So I will, show you, what. No, I will better clean this right now. All the comments from this script. This is the main camera. I will now continue with main camera, but now I will delete this point light. This is the main camera, and this main camera is over here. So here is two scripts over here. So but before we will jump to Freddy AI. So make a print screen of this and of this, of this, and of this. Okay, hold on, let me check if I have here. Okay, make print screen of this, 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 and this. Okay, now let's just a quick explanation of everything that is here. So there are many variables. You have seen what variables I assigned for every so for everything here. So some of those functions are not used in this in this game, and some are are using. So this is about as you can see here, sudden attack. So it does detect. So darkness is that the particles, those black the particles you see when the music plays. And if music is playing and we have here another variable is playing, and oh god, there are so many to explain, guys. I just it's not enough of time to explain. So I think you better copy this. So you made a print screen of this. Now let's go to main camera. So so here is a camera. Here are the variables for this camera. Okay, this one we are good. It is the last one, and this is those variables and power usage. Now let's jump to this cube. Okay, anyway, I just don't know really should I show you this if I don't upload any project or any script. So anyway, so I will show you anyway. So this is our screen. This is a planes we have. So it is a buttons. It is our battery. Really nothing interesting here. So here I don't have any script attached to it. Just some shaders applied two materials, and that's all. There is just for me I made a backup so you didn't need this. It's about main camera. Now go to my button. So it's a door. Door has audio source. Then door button. It has its script, and this is our right door. Right, left. It is a right door. This is how the script looks like. And here is our light button. There is nothing interesting here except audio source and light. And the same is also about left door and button for left light source and left door button and light. This is just decorations, so nothing interesting here. Okay. Room 2 is also a decoration. It's only cubes. Rooms spawn points for our bear. There's all spawn points. It is a spawn. It is for new AI. Those. I think I forgot something about this. Spawn points. I told you about spawn points. A camera hooks. It's position for our cameras where they will be located. Lights. Nothing interesting also here. A table, wardrobe, wardrobe 2, darkness, particles. You can see it's not enabled now, and also it has audio source with this audio file. So play on awake. So if we enable this particle system, so the music will play. Table, and a table we have a computer table. It's a particle system, and if we have no power, this is what happens. Pink. That's all. It disables it. Cube. Okay, it's table. Papers. On wall, papers, and this is a mobile input. If we enable mobile input in our here, if we enable it, so those buttons will appear on our screen. For touch screen devices, and if we make it uncheck it, so they will not appear. It's a web, just a plane. I made it in Photoshop. Another web eyes. That's those eyes. It's also so if they are enabled and you have a particle system, they will interfere with particle system, and they will be like blink. Plain decorations. It's you can see what it is. And a plane. It is a picture I made a couple of days ago. You know, I'm dying. Nom, 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 nom. This is what he has in his medikit. So, and that's all I have about about this. Okay. Anyway, if I change my mind, I can, I can put the link to project or scripts in description of this video. Now, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope this video haven't disappointed you. If someone of you expected to get source code of this project, get away from me, teddy bear. And eventually, finally I will upload it somewhere. And now just, now let's just let's just listen to music. Thank you for watching and have a good time. Bye bye.